Flicked on. Is that a handball? That's another penalty. Deliberate handball. It's a second yellow card and a red now for Najib Tarif, who's not taking it well. He just got a yellow 2 minutes ago. And listen to the way he's reacting to Jansen Fu. He's not happy at all with this.
And he's not happy because it's not deliberate. The header from Taniguchi here, it was a free header, you got to say. It's not.
Is that tucked in for you?
Yeah, it's tucked in and it's not deliberate as well. Let's take a look at this again. The header, yeah, it's from a close angle as well, and second yellow card.
So you don't think it deserves a yellow, nor do you think it's a penalty?
Yeah, no,
to be clear.
Oh, that's a tough one because it did hit his hand and the distance as well. But listen, I don't think that was a yellow card offense. And obviously a check, and he's still on the pitch, is he?
Well, I'm not sure why he is, because
yeah, he needs to be out of the pitch.
It's not a red
anyway.
card, so it's a second yellow. I mean,
yeah,
it's not a straight red.
Yeah.
If it's a straight red, that's VAR. Could check that. Well, he just got his first yellow, I should say, excuse me, a couple minutes ago. But a hat-trick opportunity here for Ryoya Taniguchi.
And for the win as well, we think.
Whatever it is, that's something I think, I'm sure Penek's going to talk about, the two penalty decisions that should be put to him post-match, but also the discipline of his side, generally. Too many yellows.
Yeah, but those yellows are, you know, in...
Some of them.
Yeah, and professional fouls as well. You could understand why players do give them away.
Najib Tarif is just still on the touchline here. He's still making himself heard out to people around him. They're still checking to see whether this presumably is the penalty or not. So, again, I just want to put you on the spot here, Shasi. Do you think that should have been a penalty? You think it should have been?
Yeah, it did hit the hand, you know.
Even if you felt that was tucked in?
Yeah, but it was handball, and it's tough. It is definitely tough, but to me, I don't think it was a handball.
So we have World Cup timings here.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
11 minutes of added time, and that's understandable, I think, with all the time we have spent on this VAR. This one's still going on. It might actually be more than 11 in the end. But look, Kozad, are you surprised that they're not going back to Alan Kozad, since he took a pretty decent first penalty?
Yeah, as we see this replay again.
Will there be an on-field review? Let's see. Yeah, so back to that Kozak question. You know, Kozak took a good penalty earlier, scored, had this kind of weight. Would you say he should be taking it, or or is Taniguchi saying, hey, I want my hat-trick?
I think he says he wants his hat-trick, he wants the match ball as well. And yeah, fair play to him. But in the form that he is in, Taniguchi,
true.
You would expect him to score this one. Having said that, Tusenbayev did guess the right way. And this, I'm sure, would take more than 11 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's a minute,
long time to check.
A minute and a half since the 11 minutes was put up. Oh, it's another on-field review. And, well, the last time was to actually clarify on the card. This is purely on the penalty. So this might not be a good sign now for Balestier.
Listen, his hand was tucked in, isn't it? And we, in the past, we say, is his hand in a natural position? Is his hand in an unnatural position?
Did he raise it?
Nah, he didn't. He didn't.
Exactly.
It was by his side.
So
It's harsh. Let's put it this way, it's harsh.
Okay, so your view is it's a harsh penalty.
Yeah, and it's a harsh yellow card as well.
Yeah. I mean, jumping in the air, it's, when they're talking about the natural position of the arm. Remember, Jansen Fu, by the way, was the VAR yesterday for the decision at Lion City Sailors against Albirex Niigata. He's now on the other end of it. He was the one who was advising the referee yesterday, referee Buhari, and now he's being advised by the VARs here. Fahad Mohammed and Jay Ashok Raj.
Well, Aiden Pennock and Najib keeping their fingers crossed here.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure why Najib's there, because that can't be reversed.
It can be, isn't it? If it's not a if it's not a penalty.
If it's not a well, no.
If it's not a penalty, then he shouldn't be given a yellow card.
On a deliberate handball.
Well, no pressure, Jansen.
Yeah, actually, you're right. If it's not deemed a penalty,
yeah.
Well, this is now 3.5 minutes since the 90th.
Listen, if it's taking this long, then it's not
for you.
It's not obvious.
You stick with the.
Yeah. No, it's
not an obvious one, right?
Yeah.
But then is it not an obvious error from the referee? This debate could go on for a while, for you and me.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad we don't have to make the decisions.
Yeah, you're very right. You know, and it's very easy for the keyboard warriors at home.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they're
pointing fingers and all.
Very, very busy at the moment.
Yeah, and listen, it's a difficult job for the referees, for the VAR, for us here sitting here and trying to explain stuff.
Yeah.
It's tough, and we're having problems looking at the replays and trying to decide. So, I say at the end of the day, common sense.
Now, where's he running to? Is he going to?
Oh, what? It's not a penalty. And he's going to retract the yellow card, surely, because...
So now, Najib, do you know what? Najib was also giving him a really hard time.
Well, I would too.
But he's lucky that he probably didn't go overboard. He did look pretty bad.